Hey there, and welcome to your 33 Days to Flow Challenge. My name is Guido Szymanski, and about 6 years ago, I was sitting in a morning meditation, and as I usually did at that time, I was going through all those dreams and goals and visions that I had for my life, the things that I wanted to have, that I wanted to experience. But something was different that morning. I was, doing my usual routine and it felt good. But suddenly that little voice was coming up and it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it was a mixture of a feeling and a voice and a deep knowing that suddenly said to me, Guido, those dreams, those visions, as big as they seem to be for you, are quite nice. But simply because they're coming through your filters and your limiting beliefs, they are far smaller than what is possible for you. What if your soul, your inner guidance, your inner wisdom, the divine, God, flow, something bigger than you actually knows what's better for you, actually knows how to get faster to your goals, how to get to what makes you happy, and it knows how to get there in the fastest possible way, like inner GPS. And I've been talking about the inner GPS for so long, but I never actually thought, what if there was a part in me that already knows all those coordinates and knows how to not only what will make me happier, and that knows the fastest way to get there? Well, if this is true, what if for 30 days you follow your gut instinct, you follow that inner guidance, that what I nowadays call flow? No questions asked, of course, all within reason. I get to that later. And you see what will happen to your life. There was something very exciting happening in me. But on the other hand, I got really scared because my first thought was, well, if I follow flow, I probably never get off the couch because chances are I'm just very lazy and I just want to lie here and not do anything. But then that was overwritten with the next thought saying, well, actually, I probably will never get on the couch because there's so many ideas bubbling up. And the voice said again, flow knows what's good for you and it will not put you in a position where you end up burned out or without money. It knows what's best because I hope you're sitting down for this. Life is happening for you. Now, I thought I was going crazy. And in that night, I was part of a man's group, a man's circle. That was, we were committed to personal growth. And I thought, oh, this sounds interesting, but the guys are going to tell me that I'm completely crazy. So I shared this with my group. And here's the interesting that happened because I was on the edge of doing it, of not doing it. As I was sharing this, the guy said to me, Guido, this sounds incredible. Where can I sign up? Can I join you up for this? And so we were, I think, 9 guys actually joining me on my first, back then it was 30 Days to Flow challenge in October 23, not even a year ago. I had 44 people join me on the challenge. And what I did is I told them, this is what you do. And the core of it is follow your gut instinct. No questions asked, but you're training yourself to follow more your gut feelings. You're not going to sell your life insurance or leave your spouse on the first day if that's your gut feeling, because you need to get back into that feeling, back into that connection. And I said, there's so many little topics and hints and insights we can drop. I will give you 33 daily tips. And that was incredible. And I'm going to read some testimonials for you later. But this year, I want to take it up a notch because also I did it for free last year. And literally everyone on the course said, Guido, you're crazy. Why are you doing this for free? This is so much content. This is helping me so much. And you're doing this for free. That in the end, I even realized, okay, this is quite a lot of work. As much fun as I'm having, I need to put a price on this and I need for people to make a commitment. There is a price on this. It's going to be 97 euros for the 33 days. But in my head, I also wanted to make it even bigger so people understand and they can even faster access their intuition, get around their own blocks, get past their limitations and their what I call them the BS monkeys that are telling them you shouldn't be doing this. This is stupid. Who do you think you are? You will get your 33 daily tips. I will let you in on my personal journey. And to top it all off, I will do 4 workshops within those 33 days. And these are workshops designed to actually kickstart, fast forward you into flow. The first workshop is, of course, the starting workshop where we go into how do I access my gut feeling and how do I set the right intentions? What happens when I set intentions? The second workshop is then going to be how do I access the right parts of my brain with power questions? Now, this is something I was touched on. I mentioned to people, I thought it makes so much sense. People just understand it. But I also realized people don't. Even in Flow Club, I realized people are not using them the way they could. So I dove deep. I created a whole month, Flow Impulse month around power questions and how to access this brain. And since then, there's the craziest magic and miracles and synchronicities happening. It's accessing the right part of your brain. On the 11th of August, we're going into shifting our identity to a true self and therefore finding out what is holding us back. And we're doing an energetic release to disconnect from those old stories and to step more into that, what I call the original, the true identity. And then in week 4, on the 18th of August, we're doing something completely new, and that is the don't enter the drama train. I think this is going to be truly magical, important. I hope you will join me. And then 10 days later, we have our closing ceremony. So this is going to be an exciting time. I know it's the summer and you might be on holidays. And of course, all of these workshops and the videos and the tips I send out, all of that you can watch in your own time. Will I love it if you join me live? Yes, of course. But this is flow. You need to access this when this is right for you. And I hope you're on holiday. I hope you're traveling, because then it's extremely easier to access that flow feeling and then bring it home again. So I did have to put a price on this, and that is 97 euros for the 33 days, and this is including VAT, which I believe is just a token of appreciation. So there is an exchange of energy, because that will be magic. So you find a form down here to sign up, and I hopefully see you there. Oh, and I almost forgot, here are a few things that the people in the last Flow Challenge shared with me. Listen to this. It was awesome, great, sensational, inspiring, informative, instructive, helpful, supportive, and I loved it. Someone said, I figured out that the title for my Flow Challenge is To Fall in Love with Myself Again. How beautiful is that? Saying that I love the 33 Days to Flow Challenge is a great understatement. I adore the process and each tip to flow. Someone else said, and during the challenge, I could see that in being myself again, the problems I wanted to address in the first place are way easier to handle now. I would love to go on with this challenge, and I'm sad that it ends tomorrow. I really enjoyed the flow. It gave me more abundance, trust, and self-love. And here's a longer one. I'm so grateful for these 33 days. First, I didn't want to take part, but then quite suddenly I started at the 4th day, and I'm so happy that I overcame my bullshit monkeys. I would really like to go on with these little tips every day. I'm always waiting for a new input, and all these tips often hit my actual feelings. Thank you very much for this experience. It opened my eyes and helped me through dark days, and it was the start to be more confident and to change things I am suffering from. So I would like to say a big thank you to Guido for continuous support over 33 days. I was lucky to take the challenge seriously, which I set out to do on the first day, and has now been crowned with success. Thanks a lot. Through the 33 Days Flow Challenge, I've continuously stayed tuned to myself and what my body wants to tell me through my illnesses. Since yesterday, I have overcome the low and can say that I have gained an important new insight. Even today, someone asked me, what happened? Something's different with you. And I said, I'm just happy. And I remember that person sharing this. It was quite powerful, realizing that you're just in a happy state. Someone said, flow tips are great nudges for me. Flow is not only when everything runs smoothly and comfortably, it can also be a little push out of the comfort zone to be more authentic. Oh yes, it can be a big push out of your comfort zone. I'm in the Flow Club, did a few master classes, but this challenge showed me again, you can always be more successful in making your life better. I got to know my old issues better following the Flow with Guido's tips. I started to work on them, and during the challenge, it already got a lot better. So there you go. I hope you join us.